A very good morning to 12th class student. In last video we have discussed the properties of aliphatic, basic properties of aliphatic and aromatic amines. In this video we are going to study about the chemical properties of aliphatic and aromatic amines. First is reaction with acid. As you already know that in amines there is lone pair of electron that present on nitrogen. Due to these lone pair of electron, they act as Lewis base. So they react with acid and form salt, and these salt are called ammonium salt, and these salts are ionic in nature. They are volatile, they have high melting boiling point, and they are soluble in water due to their polar nature. Next property is alkylation. Alkylation means replacement of hydrogen of amines by alkyl group. When primary amines treated with alkyl halide, then it undergo alkylation reaction and HX release, and we get R2NH. One R group comes from alkyl halide. So from primary amine we get secondary amine. It can undergo further alkylation due to presence of one more H group, and we get tertiary amines. This tertiary amine can further form quaternary ammonium salt due to presence of lone pair of electron on nitrogen, and they react with alkyl halide and form quaternary ammonium salt. This is your quaternary ammonium salt. I hope this reaction is clear to all of you. This reaction we have already studied in alkyl haloalkane and haloarene chapter in nucleophilic substitution reaction and under name Hofmann ammonolysis process. Next reaction is acylation. Aliphatic and aromatic amines, they react with acid chloride. Acid chloride may be written as RCOCl. And acid anhydride. Anhydride is obtained by dehydration of acid, carboxylic acid. We get this is called acid anhydride. So this is your primary amine on reaction with acetyl chloride. Here HCl get removed from H part of NH2 and Cl from halogen from acid chloride. We get CH3, CH2 and HCOCH3. What is this? This is your amide group. See here, what is its name? 1, 2. 2, this is called eth. Single bond ane. Amide. This is your ethanamide. And this is act as a substituent. This is called N-methyl ethanamide. I hope it is clear to you. N-ethyl ethanamide. So on reaction of amines, primary amine with acid chloride, we get N-methyl ethanamide. When we react secondary amine means where nitrogen attach with 2R group with acid chloride. Here one H is left, so this H and this Cl get removed, and we get CH3, CH2 and COCH3. Again name is, this is your amide 1, 2. It always carry one number. This is again ethanamide. N per 2 times substituent है. This is called NN diethyl ethanamide. This is your 2 carbon, that is called eth, single bond ane. This is your function group amide, and carry 2 times substituent, that is NN diethyl ethanamide. Again you can do this reaction with aniline also, and you get N. This is now what you get. This is called 1,2 ethane amide. Here this group becomes substituent, so it is called N-phenyl ethanamide, because benzene becomes a substituent and this is your functional group, so you select the parent chain that carry functional group. So 1 2, this is your 2 carbon atom chain, so ethane amide and N-phenyl. So what is its name? N-phenyl ethanamide. So acylation you can do with the help of acid chloride and anhydride, acid anhydride. In this what you get? You get amides with N substituent. N substituent कौन सा होगा? N पर substituent वो होगा जिसका वो amines था, एल्का amine था. जैसे for example here methyl amine, this is your, तो ethyl become a substituent. So this is your reaction of primary and secondary amines, aliphatic or aromatic. With acid chloride or acid anhydride we get amides, substituted amides. Amines react with benzoyl chloride is called benzoylation. Amines when react with benzoyl chloride. Here acid is benzoyl chloride. Here what is acid chloride? Is benzoyl chloride, which is obtained from benzoic acid. So benzoyl chloride on reaction with aliphatic amines gives you, what is this? Benzaamide, an alkyl benzaamide. What you get? An alkyl benzaamide. This is your compound. With what you get? An alkyl benzaamide. This is alkyl. This is your primary amine. On reaction with benzoyl chloride, you get an alkyl benzaamide. I hope it is clear to you. First reaction is alkylation. First reaction is reaction with acid. Then second reaction is alkylation. Then third reaction is acylation. Acylation you can do with the help of acid chloride as well as with acid anhydride. I hope it is clear to all of you. Next is carbyl amine reaction, which is shown by primary aliphatic as well as aromatic amine. If in exams the question is asked that how can you distinguish between primary and secondary amine, that may be aliphatic or aromatic. How can you distinguish between primary and tertiary amine? So primary amines give carbyl amine test, but secondary and tertiary amines do not give this test. What is this test? A primary amine on reaction with chloroform in the presence of KOH, potassium hydroxide, maybe sodium hydroxide. It gives 3 KCl molecules get released, 3 OH and 3 H get released in the form of water. So we get R and triple bond C. This is called isonitrile compound. What is this? Isonitrile compound. So we get isonitrile compound. So we can say that primary amines, that may be aliphatic, that may be aromatic, on reaction with chloroform in the presence of potassium hydroxide or sodium hydroxide, it gives alkyl isonitrile compounds KCl and 3 water molecules. So this is the test which by which you can distinguish primary from secondary and tertiary amines. Next reaction is, that is reaction with nitrous acid. It is very important. This is given by aromatic amines, and by this reaction aromatic amines gives diazonium salt, but aliphatic amines do not give diazonium salt, they give alcohol. So what is this reaction? Here primary amines react with nitrous acid in the presence of, nitrous acid, it may be called nitrous acid because it is obtained by reaction of NaNO2 with HCl. Sodium nitrite when react with HCl, then it gives nitrous acid. So they react with nitrous acid in the presence of HCl. We get disonium, aliphatic disonium salt, which is unstable, and it undergo hydrolysis and it gives alcohol N2 and HCl. Aliphatic disonium salt unstable because it release stable molecule N2, because there is no resonance, there is no stabilization of this molecule aliphatic disonium salt. But aromatic amines, that is primary amines, react with sodium nitrite in the presence of HCl at 273 to 278 Kelvin, means approximate 0 to 5 degrees Celsius temperature. They gave disonium salt, which is stable. Why it is stable? Because it is stabilized by resonance. See here. Here resonance will take place. It is stabilized by resonance. So it is stabilized by resonance. Due to stabilization by resonance, so it is stable, and it on reaction with water it gives phenol. It hydrolyzed and gave phenol. But in aliphatic amines it is not stable because there is no resonance to stabilize it. But in aromatic primary amines, that is aniline, on reaction with sodium nitrite in the presence of HCl at 273 to 278 Kelvin temperature, it form nitrous acid, which react with aniline and give disonium salt, which is stable due to resonance. Now next question is, this is about primary amine. कि primary amines, primary aliphatic amine नाइट्रस एसिड के साथ रिएक्ट करके अल्कोहल बना रहे हैं, और सेकेंडरी एमाइंस जो हैं वो नाइट्रस एसिड के साथ रिएक्ट करके नाइट्रोसो कंपाउंड देंगे. सो दिस इज योर सेकेंडरी एमीन. दिस इज ऑल्सो कॉल्ड लिबरमैन नाइट्रोसो टेस्ट. Now secondary amines on reaction with nitrous acid gives yellow oily liquid that is called nitroso compound. Then in this nitroso compound, in this yellow oily liquid, when we add phenol crystals and sulfuric acid in small amount, then we get the green color. Then solution, which is yellow oily liquid, that converted into greenish color. When we add sodium hydroxide in this green color, then its color change to blue, and when we add water to dilute it, then its color change to blood red. This is called Lieberman's nitroso reaction. This test is only given by secondary amines. So this test help to distinguish secondary amines from other primary and tertiary amine. Primary amine gave carbylamine test. Secondary amines gave Lieberman nitroso test, where we get nitroso compound. When we add, which is yellow oily liquid, when we add crystals of phenol and sulfuric acid in it, then its color change to greenish. When we add sodium hydroxide in it, then its color change to blue. When we add water to it, then its color change from blue to red. So this test is shown by secondary amines. This is your secondary aromatic amine, with again react with nitrous acid in the presence of HCl. It gives nitroso compound. Again on addition of phenol crystal and sulfuric acid, it's become greenish in color. On adding sodium hydroxide, it become blue. On adding water, it becomes red. Now next is primary amines, that they react with nitrous acid, give alcohol. Primary aromatic amines gave disonium salt. secondary aliphatic and aromatic amines that give nitroso compound and show Lieberman test. Next is tertiary amines that they do not have any hydrogen to release water, so they have lone pair of electron, which due to which they act as a base and this act as a acid. They form salt in this manner, and we get this compound here, that tertiary ammonium salt with nitrate ion. This, on heating, it gives secondary dialkyl nitrosoamine. What is, this is nitroso, this is dialkyl nitrosoamine. Here tertiary aromatic amines that react with nitrous acid, and we get para nitroso tertiary amines. Para nitroso, we get para nitroso tertiary amine. See, when tertiary amines react with nitrous acid, then first give salt and then give dialkyl nitrosoamine. Then give dialkyl nitrosoamine and one alkyl group released as a alcohol. When tertiary aromatic amine react with nitrous acid, then they give para nitroso and dialkyl aniline. Next reaction is reaction with aryl sulfonyl chloride. See here, next reaction is, that is 6th number reaction of primary secondary amines with primary and secondary amines with aryl. This is your aryl, this is your sulfonyl, this is your chloride. Aryl sulfonyl chloride. See here, first HCl is released. Then we get this compound aryl sulfonyl NHR group. This is called N-alkyl benzene sulfonamide. What is this? This is your sulfonamide. So N-alkyl aryl N-alkyl benzene sulfonamide. This here one H is left on nitrogen. Due to this electron withdrawing group, this NH group becomes acidic. So in the presence of NaOH, this act as acid. So it release H ion. So this is soluble. This is white precipitates. These are soluble in soluble in sodium hydroxide due to its acidic nature. So they are soluble. So what will happen in this reaction? When we treat primary amines with aryl sulfonyl chloride, then we get N-alkyl benzene sulfonamide. This is acidic due to these electron withdrawing group. So due to presence of H here, this is soluble in sodium hydroxide. So these precipitates get dissolved in sodium hydroxide. But when we treat secondary amine with aryl sulfonyl chloride, then we get this compound N-dialkyl benzene sulfonamide. Then there is no H or nitrogen present. That's why these precipitates are insoluble in water. And tertiary amines, there is no H to react with this aryl sulfonyl chloride. To react with this, because here in tertiary amine there is R3N. So there is no H to react with aryl sulfonyl chloride. So there is no precipitate formed. So how can you distinguish between aryl sulfonyl chloride on the basis of reaction of primary, secondary and tertiary amines with aryl sulfonyl chloride? Because primary amines on reaction with aryl sulfonyl chloride gave white precipitate, they are soluble in NaOH, but secondary amines give white precipitate, but they are not soluble in water. And tertiary amines, they do not give any precipitate. I hope all these reactions are clear to you, which are shown by aliphatic and aromatic primary, secondary and tertiary amine. Now in next video we are going to study about electrophilic substitution reactions that take place in aromatic amine, that is in aniline. So in next video we will discuss about electrophilic substitution reactions that take place in aniline. Thank you. Have a nice day.